What's going on YouTube? Cloverbuzz here, back with another Scarlet Violet video. And first of all, we've got some new graphics on the channel, so shoutouts to our designer that very graciously volunteered himself to give us this new background that we've got here. Shoutouts to B Sloan, alright? And we'll put his Discord tag in the video description below if that is something that you yourself are interested in getting yourself for whatever means that you need it for. But we're actually trying about a bunch. So we've got a couple others that we want to also use, so be on the lookout for that. You know, I'm just trying to give the channel a little bit of a fresh look, and this is one of the new features that I wanted to use. So thanks again to B Sloan, and be on the lookout for some others that we're also going to consider trying as well. But anyway, onto the team here. So we're featuring a Raging Bull team, and again, this is our Raging Bull team. And this squad that we built has 5 top cut results. It's got 4 from MiggyEXE. And it's got one other from, Philip Cohen, aka InfernroProd. MiggyEXE has been using this squad for a very long time, so he's been getting all the top cut results, and it's very good. It's basically Raging Bull balance, but the one change that we did, towards the beginning part and the late part of January is actually just the Raging Bolt set. We made it a little bit more bulkier, and we changed it, of course, to the Assault Vest set, which is actually very, very good. With this kind of team, you got Snarl for damage mitigation, you got Electroweb for speed control, and then of course the Assault Vest with Terra Fairy and Thunderclap. That's going to be good into a lot of mirror matchups, and then just having that priority move is going to be really, really good. And also shoutouts to Katarina for making the rental for me, just because again, it frees up another slot for us, so this way we can put out more teams. But anyway, the rest of the team, very standard. Landorus with Subsitute, it's going to be good into Trick Room games. Incin and Ogerpon give you that defensive backbone with that Intimidate, Fake Out Pressure, and Redirection support. So this way we can protect our sweepers. Flutter Mane here also giving us speed control with Icy Wind, along with, just good damage with Moonblast and Dazzling Gleam. We are a timid-natured Flutter, so we are going to have the advantage in the mirror matchup potentially, right? Just because we're getting a speed boost. So that'll give us the edge a little bit over some of the timid-natured choice specs Flutter Manes that are still running around. And then from here, the Urshifu is just a standard Urshifu Single Strike with Focus Sash. Again, Urshifu Single Strike rising in the meta just because there's so much Ogerpon-Wellspring, and it's great into the side spam matchup overall. All right, so hopefully we can get some good wins with our Assault Vest Raging Bull balance squad. So without further ado, let's just go straight into the ranked battles. Okay, it looks like Roaring Moon balance. There is Chien-Pao here with Hisuian-Arcanine, and then Ogerpon of his own. This is where something like Incineroar looks really, really nice. Okay, and even if he intimidates the Ogerpon, it's not terrible. And this is also where Terra Fairy Raging Bull also looks pretty good in the grand scheme of things. So I think that's exactly what I'll do. So I think we just simply lead the Incin here. It's going to be nice. And if it is the Arcanine, great. If not, sure. I could even do like Incin Raging Bolt, because again with the Assault Vest, the Raging Bolt can kind of just sit here. All right, and how else do I want? I think that's also pretty good. Like Amoongus is also pretty annoying, but I also have Electrowebs that can really help me. And again, with the Goggles Incin, that's also really nice. So I think we just do this, and we'll go into our own Ogerpon in the back. And then Landorus looks pretty good here in a way. So does our own Flutter. I think our own Flutter is the correct call here. Yeah, we'll do it like this. So Lando Flutter. Flutter, Ogre. Okay. Yeah, but I was definitely thinking Incin Ogerpon lead there, but if he does lead the Arcanine, then not so great for my Ogerpon. So let's just lead Raging Bolt, which doesn't care about his Intimidate here. All right, what are we leading here? The Chien-Pao Amoongus, that's in a way interesting, right? He can click Spore, but we don't really care about it. All right, and we get to intimidate the Chien-Pao, which is really nice, in my opinion. So what we can do is we can fake out the Amoongus and get a little bit of chip on it, and just simply click Thunderclap on it, right over here on this side. If he wants to click Protect, he can. But we can always just pressure here. Right, so I think that's exactly what we'll do. So we get the Fake Out off on the Amoongus. That's good for me. And there's the Rocky Helmet chip. Alright, Thunderclap, he did not protect, so we get some good chip into that thing. There's an Ice Spinner coming out, but we should live this because we did get the Intimidate off. Okay, and now what we can do is click Flare Blitz over here, pressure the Amoongus to click the move. But again, we don't actually. He clicks Rage Powder, that'll just go straight. But again, we ignore it because we have the goggles. So actually, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna Flare Blitz over here. We're gonna surprise him. And Raging Bolt, we're gonna preserve you for another day. And we're just gonna go into our Ogre here and just kind of chill. He clicks Protect, good on him, but he has the Rage Powder, which I can't. I think he can't just pass up here. So Ogerpon's gonna come up. We're gonna have to take an Ice Spinner, but oh, we went for Sucker Punch. Ooh, that's very interesting. Well, I don't know why I did that, but here we go. Flare Blitz comes out into that thing, and if you want to click Spore, I got news for him. It ain't gonna work because we got goggles on this thing, and we're a Grass type, so very good for me. There was the Spore. Bing! Now he knows I'm safety goggles. Okay, and we got Ogerpon here. Now, if this is Arcanine, let's see, or if it's Raging Moon, Roaring Moon. Okay, it is Roaring Moon, so that's the one I am gonna go for the Parting Shot on. All right, and of course, yeah. Oh, it's attack. Oh, that's huge. That's very big for him. I would love to Parting Shot over here, and the Amoongus is actually very annoying. It could be a Dragon Dance, which again could be not so great. But I think just Parting Shotting and even Ogerpon clicking the Spiky Shield is also pretty good here. Just because if he wanted to go for the Terra Flying, but he didn't. Alright, yeah, see, that's why, yeah, there's the Dragon Dance. So, he might have even clicked Pollen Puff. But, yeah. Alright, here's the Parting Shot. Okay, so we bring him back down to quote-unquote some neutrality here. Okay. Again, the Amoongus is the annoying thing. I do have Icy Wind, so that can also help me rebalance things, especially with his speed. Alright, here's the Flutter. Yeah, we have the Moonblast pressure. Okay. Alright, he went for Pollen Puff, yeah. He wanted to re-heal himself. Oh, he went into my Ogerpon. Holy cow, that's crazy. Alright, now we do have Dazzling Gleam pressure. Alright, and this is where we kind of force him to click a Terra move here. So we are going to click Dazzling Gleam. I don't think he can KO me, and this is where we do click the Follow Me, just in case he does go for the flying move here. Alright, so we'll see. We could have also swapped into Incin here to just, again, re-neutralize his attack. That would have been also a play and save the Ogerpon, but I think the Terra here just makes him put pressure. It forces him to Terra, really, or even just click Protect and switch. If he protects and Spores, I just thought of that. If he protects and Spores, I just thought of that. That would actually also be very bad, because then I get nothing out of this turn, because then I click Protect here on the Ogerpon. So if he clicks Protect and Spore, that's also very bad. I just realized that he can do that. Alright, so here's the Follow Me. Okay, let's see what he does here. Alright, no he doesn't. Oh, he's just gonna give it to me? Wait a second. What? What? Why? I'm very confused. Why would you do that? Okay, and it's just straight Pollen Puff. Okay, I mean, Ogerpon's gonna eat this. Wow. Not the play I would have thought. Okay. Maybe he thought he was faster? I don't know. Okay, well, and I know that thing is Specs, so here's what we're gonna have to do. We are going to click Icy Wind, so this way we can get the control on the Flutter later. And I'm gonna force him to click follow me here. Yeah, let's click Icy Wind. Let's get the control here, and let's click Ivy Cudgel. You can even click Horn Leech over here, actually, just to get a little bit of recovery. Alright, so there is his Terrestrialization. Now this is coming out. Okay, here's his Flutter. And it is also Terra Fairy. Okay. But we do outspeed, so that's a good part about this. It's gonna help us. Alright, so there's the Icy Wind. Dropping the Flutter Speed and doing good damage into the Amoongus. We get a crit on the Amoongus, actually. That's good. So now we should be able to outspeed here and just pop this thing on the head. Yep, there's a Horn Leech. Good recovery here, actually. So my Ogerpon gets nice juicy recovery. And should be enough for a Raging Bull even to finish things off. There's the Moonblast. Goes into my Flutter. Alright, we do live, so that's good. And Clear Smog. Able to pick up my Flutter's KO. Oh, that's very good. But again, we do outspeed. It's just the Amoongus here still being annoying. But we ignore it, so I think we're fine. And now we can actually click Fake Out onto it, so that's also good. So here we go. I mean, we just straight up ignore it. So we're just gonna go into Instant here, and we should be fine. That Icy Wind actually did the job. Alright. Okay. So now do we even need to click Fake Out? No, I'm gonna just Flare Blitz here, and I'm gonna just click Ivy Cudgel over here. Actually, wait, because the Ogre goes first. So, but I ignore the Amoongus anyway. Oh, I think this is still correct. Yeah, I think we're fine. I think he just cancels. Yep. Nice. Icy Wind Flutter is always very good. I'm definitely playing some leftovers of the Global Challenge. There is a Sableye, and there is an Azumarill, there is a Galarian-Zapdos. There's some priority Pokemon here. That Sableye could have a lot of different moves, and I don't know what they are because ladder and they're Japanese, so then we got all the Japanese text here, so yikes. Well, I can tell you one thing. I don't think we bring Instant. I do think we do bring the Ogerpon. However, that being said, I think we have to Terra it. Now, Raging Bolt could be good here. I think... How do I want to do this? I think Bolt could be good. It's just... It's not great into a lot of his stuff. Let's go with this and go Bolt in the end game with Flutter. I want to do. Yeah, we'll just bring these four. We'll see how this ends up. Okay. Alright, so let's see how he decides to play this. Is it Zapdos lead? It is a Zapdos lead, okay. And we have Ogre and we have the Landorus. Alright, so this is actually not so bad here. Because we can Terra this. I think we have to Terra anyway. We can bop the Entei on the head. Well, I can actually bop the Zapdos and then just Earth Power the Entei. And basically force him to go Terra Grass. And yeah, and then we do outspeed him by 1 point, so we can do that. And now again, he is Scarf, of course. I know the Zapdos is in fact Scarf, so there's that. But we're just gonna have to hope we live. If he knocks off my Life Orb, that's also very bad. But let's see what this Entei decides to do. Alright, he swaps the Entei. What is taking the Earth Power? Or what do I think is taking the Earth Power? The Amoongus, okay. And still gonna do a decent chip over there. Again, we do ignore the Amoongus. You know, just because we are who we are an Ogerpon. So we're gonna get some boost here. Again, this is not gonna KO. I know that. I know, unless you went for Brave Bird, which could have been a possibility, which would help me, right? All right, Earth Power going into Amoongus, a little bit of chip. That's very good damage. That had to be. That's not a crit. Thunderous Kick. Oh, what's this? Oh, we're going to Lando here. All right, that's fine. Okay, my defense does drop, but you're gonna have to take an Ivy Cudgel now. All right, now into the Zapdos. Should get it to red, I want to say. I don't think it KOs here. Never mind. Oh wow, that's very good. That's very good damage actually. It's leftover Zapdos. That's also very interesting. Okay. And it is Black Sludge Amoongus. I think we just go for another Ivy Cudgel here. And we just protect. Or I can sub. I think sub is good. He did outspeed me though. I want to do this. Protect this slot actually. Let's see what he does. Alright. Now, I might have to take a Spore from Amoongus. All good detect on Zapdos. That's very good. Alright, this is where the Spore comes into play for him. Alright. Now again, I thought he was Scarf. I'm very... That... Then did we just speed tie? If you have that, did we just simply speed tie? Or no, I went first. I went first. I'm Landorus. So he's spored. Okay, that's very annoying. Yeah, I should have noticed that. That was my bad. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, because of that, you know, I could have even killed the Amoongus. Yeah, no Scarf. Okay. Alright, well, we're just gonna have to do something here. With Ivy Cudgel here, and quick Sludge Bomb. Hope he outspeed. Alright, there's a Rage Powder. Good play here. Okay. Alright, still kills the Amoongus. Alright, so there's that. That crit didn't matter. Alright, now where are we going with the Zapdos? It's dual Wing Beat. Oh, he missed! Oh, that's huge. So I gotta turn to do something here. That's very big. Alright, my screw up is not... There was some compensation there. Okay. It is Azumarill. Okay, that's fine. So, Ogerpon's still looking good here. Again, I'm gonna try and get off a Horn Leech here just to remove it. Landorus, you're gonna have to do something else. I can also technically protect on the Lando here. I also kind of just want this Zapdos gone, and Azumarill I can kind of just let the Raging Bolt deal with it. I can also click just straight Sludge Bomb here. But the problem is the Ice move and the Aqua Jet stuff. I'm just gonna protect it for now. Alright, just let my Ogerpon have another crack at trying to wake up here. Alright, Thunderous Kick, defense dropping, incoming. Alright, some damage. Alright, let's see what he does here. Ogerpon does stay asleep, that's unfortunate. Alright, and he just straight up doubled the Ogerpon slot. Alright, he didn't even care. I could have killed something. Okay. I respect that. But now, what do you do against Raging Bolt? Okay. You can also bring in Flutter and just straight up, like, Dazzling Gleam and then literally just Sludge Bomb, and then that should be good. The chip on the Azumarill should be enough. Now, Zapdos can't protect. I understand that. We can do that, but I still think the damage is still going to be enough into Azumarill here. Does have Aqua Jet, so I do expect him to do that. But does he do it? Does he just protect and go Aqua Jet? think he has to, but he doesn't have huge power. I'm gonna try it. Let's see. Oh, he had Terastallization. I totally forgot about that. That is not good. All right, what is this? Terra of Water. Oh, that's good for Raging Bolt. Somewhat. I just need to get rid of the Zapdos here. All right, but I know he's clicking Detect, which is exactly what he just clicked. All right, so he does. Yeah, I mean, I kind of called this. I could have just switched this out into Raging Bolt. This is completely on me. I could have just switched it out. Well, I mean, I knew he was gonna do it. I said it. All right, a little bit of chip, but you know, that's very good damage actually. It's excellent damage, but again, like this is not stopping him. This is not stopping Raging Bolt. In fact, this probably just helps me win faster. Alright, well, I'm just gonna click it again, like Dazzling Gleam and Thunderclap. That should pick it up. There's not a whole lot he can do. My Flutter is fast. The Aqua Jet is not enough against the Flutter. It's gonna do some damage. Oh, he's swapping. Alright, so the Thunderclap will fail, but we get to take out the Zapdos. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Alright, here we go. And there is the D-Gleam, so he's going to sacrifice the Zapdos here. That did very little damage. That looks like the Entei has the AV. That looks like the Entei has the AV. Alright, here's the Azumarill yet again. So that makes me believe you have no... yeah, you don't have the thing. I think just straight Moonblast is going to be good, just to help me out here. And Thunderclap on the Azumarill, because I don't think he has... Wait, what is he? Okay, that pause there made something interesting. Okay, so we get to wipe out the Azumarill. Flutter Mane is going to click, you know, Fairy Move, chip the Entei a little bit, of course. Alright, there is the Moonblast, a little bit. It's decent damage. Little chip. Stop. Oh, he has Stomping Cat. Oh, that's not good. That's too much damage. Okay, now things get a little interesting. So now I'm on the clock here. I'm gonna have to keep clicking Moonblast. And can't click Dragon Pulse. Yeah, I think I live one more, so I'm gonna have to Dragon Pulse, Thunderclap. Well, he's AV, right? So he's gonna have to take this either way. I think what's gonna end up happening, I think I can take one. I think I can take one more. It's gonna be close, but I think I can take one more. Alright, another Moonblast. A little bit of chip. Alright. He does stop it. I think I can take one more. Raging Bolt does live. That's good. Alright, so here's Dragon Pulse. It's good damage here. That's very good damage. So Thunderclap should be able to pick up here, right? So Moonblast, and now we just click Thunderclap, and we should be fine. Alright, that's good. Alright, we have very good EVs on this Raging Bolt. Alright, here we go. Thunderclap into the Entei, and that's all we needed. Here is the Moonblast. Didn't even E-Speed, actually. Perfect. Whew. Okay. Yeah. I spoke into existence the misplay. Like, 100% should have just swapped into Raging Bolt into that Aqua Jet. I knew he was going to protect. I knew he was going to protect an Aqua Jet. I should have just swapped it in. I don't know why I didn't. Oh my god, what am I looking at? Bro, this looks like an in-game team. We got Camerupt, we got Dragalge, and is that an Elektross? There's got to be some gimmick here that I'm missing. Oh, wait. I'm very shocked at what I'm looking at here. Okay. I mean, I guess Raging Bolt could be good here, right? Even in the end game per se. Urshifu looks like it could do a lot of damage into that Farigiraf. I don't know what the heck I'm supposed to do. maybe Ogerpon lead? I think just like clicking Snarls is gonna be good. Let's bring... There's a lot of special attackers here. I think just bringing like Landorus is pretty good. And then do I bring Incin? Is this bad? Or do I bring Flutter? Let's just bring Flutter. Alright, yeah, let's bring the first one. I don't know what to do against that. I'm very unsure. I don't even know some of their speed tiers. Alright, I don't even know if Camerupt is a fire type or a ground type. Pretty sure it's a fire type. Alright. Yeah, oh, it's fire ground. Okay. So, there's the Elektross, right? Is that what I just saw? Okay, so I think that thing has a levitate thing. Alright, so that's interesting. I can always Snarl. I don't think Elektross does a ton of damage here. Elektross, not Elektross. Yeah, what base I don't even know if it's base special attack or attack stat. 150. Ooh, actually it's pretty strong. And it's a Trick Room option. So that is not good. I guess what we have to do is just click Snarl. Or kill the Farigiraf if anything. Alright, we'll Snarl first. And I guess we'll just click IV Cudgel here. And hope for the best. Deny Farigiraf Trick Room. But he clicks Protect. So that's not good. Alright, we did click Snarl. So now we're going to find out if you're a special or physical attacker. With this thing. It does have Levitate, so there's that. Alright, so Raging Bolt. Going for a Snarl. We do outspeed the Elektross, so that's good. Alright, let's see. Is this physical or is this special? Let's see. Okay, that looks special to me. Alright, so that's not... Oh, maybe it's just a setup option. We can also just simply click Dragon Pulse here onto this slot and Ivy Cudgel here onto this slot. I see no harm, per se. Right? I mean, we can ignore the Farigiraf, I think. It can set up Trick Room, but what comes in? I don't know what's really threatening there. Alright, I do get special attack reduction here. Alright, we do get a Terrestrialization on the... It could be the Elektross here. Alright, it's Farigiraf, so this could be Terra Normal. It is Terra Normal, so this is probably Hyper Voice. He's probably going to get the kill on the Ogerpon, but he has to outspeed me first. Alright, so we're going to bop this thing on the head. Alright, that's pretty good. And here is the Dragon Pulse. So Elektross does not get to attack. Alright, he did drop my special defenses by 2 onto the Ogerpon. Oh, it is just Trick Room. Alright, so then what was the point of the -2? Alright, so what's coming in then? What is coming in? I don't know why you did Terra Normal then. I'm very confused. What were you afraid of? I guess not taking a Snarl, but sure. Is it Amoongus? What's coming in here? I must know. Okay. Thinking about it, it's Primarina. Okay. So he does click that. So this is also a very good target for Snarl. So I will do that. I can also click Thunderclap here in the grand scheme of things. And I do have an Assault Vest here, so that's also pretty good. I don't want to be taking a lot of damage here, but I do want to get off a Snarl first and then just simply Spiky Shield here just so I don't take a ton of damage, because he did just drop my Spidefs by 2 points. So Snarl here is going to be pretty good. Alright, and then of course Terra Fairy, just so that I can remove my Fairy weakness. Get neutral here. Alright, so here's the Spiky Shield. Redirection. And he can click yep, there's Hyper Voice. This is going to do a lot. Alright, but we do have an Assault Vest, so it should still be like quote-unquote okay. Alright, and we get to remove his boost here. Alright, and there is a Calm Mind, which is somewhat fine, you know, just because we did just click Snarl, which is also pretty good. Alright, so there's a Snarl. We get to neutralize that boost. Alright, it does get a Spit Def boost, but that's not going to matter when we have Ogerpon here on the field. Alright. It is a Calm Mind leftover set, so that's fine. Alright, but now he Terra'd that thing. Okay, so Ogerpon is in a bit of a pickle. But if I keep mitigating its damage, I should be okay. Right, so just keep clicking Snarl, and Ogerpon, you're gonna have to take a hike here. And let's go into the Flutter Mane per se. Right, just because, yeah. There is Trick 'em Up on the field. I have to remove the boost. Do I give up the Landorus? I could. What else does he have in the bag? Nothing I really care about. So, if anything, I will still click Snarl, and Ogerpon will just go into the Landorus, so we'll give you up. Alright, I think we're fine with Flutter and Ogerpon coming in the back of the end game. So here we go. So the Assault Vest is just sitting in front of all these Mons here. Alright, there's another Hyper Voice. This is now a -1 Hyper Voice. Alright, a little bit of chip into the Lando. There's a Moonblast that's going into the Lando, so it does kill. Alright, but now we get off another Snarl. Alright, so now Primarina, once again, is taking reduction. Okay. That's good. Alright, and now we can go into the Ogerpon, and now we can click Spiky Shield again, technically. Alright, and then we can still get off an attack with Raging Bull. I think this is their last... There's still 2 more turns. Okay, so that's good. So I can still technically put it in... Well, I can't click Thunderclap, actually. So I'm still going to click Snarl, right? And I'm still going to... I can technically Horn Leech here. You know, just to get a little bit of recovery. Psychic damage, that shouldn't do a lot. Should do minuscule damage. Alright, Moonblast, again, also minuscule damage. Raging Bolt, tanking everything with the Assault Vest. There's another Snarl. And here comes... Oh, we got a crit there. That's cool. And Farigiraf is now like -3 with 1 more turn of Trick Room. And here is that Horn Leech, which is enough to knock out the Primarina. And enough to get my Ogerpon back to full health. So that's very good. Okay. Primarina goes down, so that's 2 Pokemon down. Now this Farigiraf is stuck here with all those damage reductions, so he's not going to be doing any damage for the rest of the turn. Rest of the game, I should say, so I'm almost going to ignore it. I'm just going to go straight for this Camerupt over here. Again, last turn of Trick Room as well. I think that's a special attacker, from what I understand. I'm pretty sure it's just like Eruption stuff. Right? Camerupt. I'm pretty sure it's a special attacker. Right? Nobody uses this thing. Yeah, but it's a oh, it could be physical too, but again, with that speed as well, it could be interesting. But again, Fire Ground, right? So I can't click any... well, I can't... Not that I could click it anyway, but I'm still going to click Snarl. And it is the last turn of Trick Room from what I understand. So I'm still going to click Snarl, and I'm just going to Protect with the Spiky Shield, and I should be okay. Even if I lose the Raging Bull here, it's still fine. Because Flutter should be able to clean up in the endgame after stuff. So there's the Eruption, as expected. So this is fine. Alright, Raging Bull, you did your job. Alright, now we can bop the camera up on the head because it's 4 times weak to water. And then Flutter should be able to just finish the job. Alright, there's another Hyper Voice that again does nothing. So good job, AV Raging Bull. Very good at tanking all those hits. Now Flutter comes in and finishes the job with the Ogerpon here. And now Trick Room is gone, and this is how you stall it, ladies and gentlemen. You must stagger your pieces with Protects, and when the Trick Room is gone, that's when you go for the killing blow here. Alright, so I'm just simply going to click Moonblast over here on this slot, and we're just going to click Ivy Cudgel here on this slot, and that should be all she wrote. He could Protect, but I still think that's fine. Alright, he does Protect, so that's good for him, I guess. And if he's able to get up another Trick Room, that's even better for him. Okay. Uh-oh. So now he can actually just click Eruption again. Oh, I should have doubled the Farigiraf. This was a mistake by me. Not good, but again, the Farigiraf is not doing a lot of damage, but the Camerupt is. That's also quite bad here. I can click Dazzling Gleam here. Just not going to do a lot. And get rid of the Farigiraf. Oh, man. That was my mistake. I did not anticipate Protect on the camera. That was my fault. Eruption's going to hurt. I think this is where we say we might be cooked. Alright. We're still going to click Dazzling Gleam just to get rid of the Farigiraf. I'm going to try and click Spiky Shield here, just in case. Alright, I think Flutter can take one Eruption. Alright, unless he doubles. Alright, there's the Eruption play. Let's see if Flutter can take one. Alright. Flutter does take one, so that's good. Alright, and he doubles. Uh-oh, well that's not going to do that much damage. Yeah, we were able to take this. Alright, D-Gleam comes out. A little bit of chip damage into Camerupt. Okay. Now, Ogerpon should also still be able to take one. Alright, and the Eruption is, of course, weaker. Alright, so... Not really sure what else I can do, except maybe even click Icy Wind, but that's not really going to do anything. I'm just going to click Moonblast, maybe get the special attack drop, and now still go for the Ivy Cudgel. Should be okay. We should be able to take one. Okay, we do take one. That's good. Yeah, my mistake there at the end. Allowing him to set up Trick Room there. But, you know, Camerupt just is not a great Pokemon. If it was maybe Torkoal, then maybe. But even then, who knows? But that was my mistake in the last turn. I should have doubled in on the Farigiraf there, but that's okay. We're still able to pull it out. Oh no, it's Registeel and Glimmora. That is not what I wanted to see. This is not our Parasong Flutter Mane either. Yikes. I don't know how to break this besides Landorus, and I think I'm gonna need Lando and Urshifu here. Yeah, I think so. I think it has to be like that. And then for Ogerpon and homies. Goes Terra Grass, we just kill him. How do I want to do this? Does Flutter do anything here? I feel like I don't need it. I do want Raging Bull here. And I could bring my own Incin, but I think my own Ogre is also going to be good. Alright. Let's do this. Okay, see what we do here. Alright, it's Glimmora and Latias. I figured he might lead this, so this is why we did this. Okay. We forced the immediate Terra Grass, but here's the thing, he can only Terra one. If you Terra Grass the Glimmora, that means the Latias doesn't get to Terra. And that being said, what if I make this absolute hard read? Alright. Don't do this at home, folks. I'm doing this because there's a video. I think he goes Terra Grass there. If he throws Terra Grass, dude, I'm gonna Sludge Bomb this. Tell me I won't do this. This is about to be insane read. Don't do this at home, folks. Let's see. This could be really good or really bad. I'm gonna force him to Terra. Okay, there's ours. Okay. Does he go Terra Grass Glimmora? Don't do this at home. I'm doing this because it's a funny rank ladder game for YouTube. It's the last battle. But let's see what happens here. Oh, dude. Okay. All right, that's fine. So he did that instead. All right. There's the Tailwind. I mean, all right. So I punched the Latias anyway. And Rhino is gonna think, what? He's like, oh, he read it. he read it. All right, but now we just punched the Latias. Right, but he has Tailwind now. Okay, so we get one kill there. We get a crit. And there's the Rock Helmet. My sash is broken. Now he outspeeds me. Now he can click Meteor Beam. Alright, there's the Incin. Alright, he has all the fake out pressure in the world. I can just simply double protect here. And then Scout if he wants to click, you know, a move. He can fake out. Yeah, I kind of want to just like protect here. See what he's gonna do. I just want to scout this out here. So Lando, protect. Okay. And we're detecting over here. I want to fish for this terrestrialization. Alright, does the fake out. Alright. He wanted the Ursh. Alright, there's the Meteor Beam. Okay, so he's gonna get the +1 here. Okay. And where was he going with it? Alright, he went into the Lando. Okay. He went into the Landorus slot. Now you can only hit one. As you want. How do we want to do this? Meteor Beam's gonna hurt. I'm not gonna lie. But this is where like Raging Bolt could actually do something here. Let's go there. And with Incin, I want to just Wicked Blow this thing. Let's see if that's enough. So now that he showed me that, here's the Raging Bolt. Okay. Spiky Shield. Okay. I see, I see. Alright, there's a knockoff. My stash has already been gone. Alright. Alright, we do get to click the Wicked Blow into the Glimmora, so that's good damage there. Alright, and of course there is the poison damage. But, look, he already clicked Spiky Shield. I think he's forced to switch now. So, we can honestly just click Thunderclap here and force him to switch. Okay, and he does have a turn of Tailwind left, so we pin this slot no matter what. And then Ursh, I think we can just close combat this thing. I can protect, but I'm gonna just close combat you. And I know I'm intimidated, but yeah. Alright, so Thunderclap, Glimmora, goodbye. So you got your Meteor Beam boost. Unfortunately, you couldn't quite use it. And we get to click close combat into Incin, which is gonna always. Oh yeah, that's right, one more turn. Player Blitz, alright, does some damage into himself, which actually might help me in the grand scheme of things. Because I don't think this close combat kills because I am intimidated. Alright, so that's good. But we always pin that slot because he can't switch anymore. So we're honestly just chilling here. There is a Citrus Berry. But Tailwind is gone. So... okay. He can tear the Glimmora. I'm very upset. There's the Ogerpon. Okay. It's the water one too. Alright. I mean, again, I can click E-Webs, but I think I always just click Dragon Pulse here every day of the week. And I click Close Combat here every day of the week. And I think we're fine. Oh, then that's even better. Alright, that makes my job a lot easier. Alright, Close Combat into Incin, goodbye. And again, you know, we have all the control here. We have Landorus in the back too. Now he can outspeed the Landorus, of course, naturally, but I think we have more than enough here. I think he just cancels the battle. Yeah, it's a 4-on-1, so he's always forced to click an attack move here. So I'm just gonna click Thunderclap here. That should do enough damage, and we click the Wicked Blow here. And I think he honestly just clicks cancel. 4-on-1 is too much. He can't. So he can click Terra, but I don't think he wants to. He's doing it. I don't know why. The typing actually helps him. But now he's taking super effective damage. I understand he's getting a Spadef boost, but he's taking super effective damage now. I would have not Terra, but maybe it helps him. But I don't think he can break through. Alright, here we go. Thunderclap. See, that's still very good damage. Alright. And we outspeed you anyway, so what was the point of it? Alright, so my initial turn 1 read didn't work out for me. That's because he clicked the protect button. But It ended up being fine anyway, just because we had a lot more aggressive tools than he did. Alright folks, so there it is, and I think what was most impressive about the squad overall is just the EVs that we had on the Raging Bolt, right, and the bulk that we had. You know, it actually lived a lot of different things, and you saw it in our games. In fact, our EV spreads, I would say, carried me, just because I was able to live certain attacks like Eruption, and even the Stomping Tantrum Entei shenanigans. You know, so that was really, really nice. And of course, Snarl doing the job that it needed to do, you know, in one of those games. Then Landorus, of course, doing what Landorus does. So was Flutter Mane and Ogerpon, also very, very good. And Incineroar, you know, we used the entire team, right? We used the entire team. It's a very, very good team. So if you need something that's like relatively standard, but you know, just want something consistent to climb ladder, or if you're looking for a good tournament team, this is actually one squad that I would definitely consider recommending. All right, so hopefully you use it. That'll be it for now, folks. We'll be back with another video in the next one. Peace out and have a good one.